3, 2, 1. The number 3 Tennessee Volunteers came into Exactech Arena and showed everybody why they're probably should have a number 1 rating, as they took down the Florida Gators 78-67 in a really tough, hard-fought matchup both ways. It was the first Volunteers win here in 4 years, as Florida had won 5 out of the last 7 games in the series. It was a really awesome second half show by the Vols on offense and defense. Jordan Bowden had 12 points in a row that turned a 56-53 Florida lead into a 69-65 Gator Volunteers lead late in the game. It was all about the warrior mentality and the workmanship of Tennessee. They were in a tough environment, one of the toughest places to play in America, and they didn't relent. Every time the Gators looked like they were going to take advantage of what was going on and cruise to their second SEC win, Tennessee had the answer. It started in the second half with Grant Williams, who went to work on the low boxes as the Gators tried to negate everything they could offensively and defensively inside and in the lane, because Tennessee had such a physical advantage in there. Williams and Admiral Schofield had big nights, but Jordan Bowden's play in that second half, as he got just unloosened kind of in what was really a half-court game. He got out on the break and ran some. He hit a couple of threes. He showed, that this team has several facets that they can win with. One being their defense. The Gators were on fire offensively, with Kevon Allen and Noah Locke combining for 9 threes. They had 6 of those in the first half, as it was very clear Florida had to attack Tennessee from the outside. Couldn't go inside. The Gator defense did a really good job as well. Coach Mike White had a matchup zone dialed in, where he had a big man at either elbow, and he had 2 guards parallel with the Tennessee guards. So in that case, all right, Tennessee, was going to have to throw over top of the little press. So whenever they threw over top, Florida would drop back into a 2-3 zone, and then Tennessee had to make different reads against that 2-3 zone, to be able to get scores, and that they did, of course, like we're saying, with Grant Williams and Admiral Schofield. The Gators fall to 1-2 here in the SEC, but it's a 1-2 that could be 3-0. Coach Mike White is still looking to get consistency out of his offense. They've got to get something going in the paint. They're not a physical team, but they're a lengthy team. They have enough 3-point shooters. We're talking about Kevon Allen and Noah Locke earlier. To be able to do damage out there and keep them in about any game. And then Andrew Nembhard, for a freshman, he's playing really good minutes. He's playing really solid basketball for the Gators. I think he only had 2 points tonight, but he had 5-6 assists, and he ran the offense, and he ran the team well, and playing over 30 minutes in tonight's game. Final score here, number 3 Tennessee 78, Florida 67.